Disney continues to release exciting new details about their upcoming new cruise ship, the Disney Wish, and they also have released the prices for the first season of sailings, and we're going to talk about all of that in today's video. Hey there, my name's Eric D, and on this channel my hope is always to make your next Disney adventure a little bit more magical with tips and tricks, food reviews, and news. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. But I have been very excited about the Disney Wish since the recent announcements about a lot of the features that will be on the Disney Wish, and Disney this past week released the prices for the Disney Wish. And I had been pretty terrified about what the prices would look like because of course this is an all-new ship. Everyone is very excited about it, and I was thinking Disney was going to go over the top. Now, I'm going to be talking kind of, out of both sides of my mouth here in that, yes, these are not the prices you could get on other cruise lines, because if you were going on another cruise line, you could easily get 2 cruises or maybe 3 cruises for the price of this. But for the cost of a Disney cruise, for the most part, the prices for the Disney Wish are in line with previous years for what it was costing to go on similar sailings on the Dream. And so that is good news for Disney fans in that Disney hasn't made the cost go way up. And so I'm going to share some screenshots and me scrolling through the prices here to show you. First, for 2 guests aboard the Disney Wish. First here we're looking at 3-night sailings with 2 guests. Of course you'll see that the prices vary greatly when you start in the June cruises with the summer season and then going into the fall with September. And as you can see, you can find inside staterooms for under $3,000 for 2 guests. You can find veranda rooms for just about $3,000, which I was surprised it was at that price. Once again, it's much more than you would find on other cruise lines, but for Disney Cruise Lines, this is about in line with what the prices have been in the past. And once you get into the fall and August time, you can see that the veranda rooms are down to $2,500-ish, and even down to the $2,000 mark for veranda rooms. And 70% of the staterooms on the Wish are veranda rooms, so that's something to keep in mind there. Of course, for 4 guests for a 3-night cruise is much more, but as you can see, starting out in the summer months, that might be too much for a lot of families. But once you get into the August and September, I think that's much more reasonable and kind of in line with what you might be paying in the parks or for resort hotels at the parks. And here you can see the starting price for inside guest rooms, ocean view rooms, veranda rooms, and the concierge rooms. This is for the 3 nights, and this is for the 4 nights. Comparing 4 guests to 2 guests. And of course these initial prices are just what they're starting at. As the cruises start to fill up, and as certain room categories and types start to fill up, the prices will increase over time just because there's less room on the ship, and those prices will continue to go up. They won't go down. The maiden voyage sailing, which is 5 nights, is of course much more expensive than the rest of the inaugural season, but you can see even that is a little less than I thought it would be. Once again, it is very expensive, but it is not as expensive as I thought Disney would charge. So once again, if you're not familiar with cruising or cruising with Disney, these prices might seem kind of out of control, but it is very comparable to previous seasons. So yes, it is expensive. Yes, it is much more than you're going to pay on other cruise lines, but for the Disney experience and for a brand new ship, I was very surprised that the prices were where they're at. So that's very exciting. And so the question is for, I think, families and for people who want to go, are you willing to want to be one of the first people on the ship, and so you're going to pay those summer month prices, or are you going to wait maybe till September and August to get a better deal? And then even knowing that the prices are coming down as they usually do for September, so that means probably in January, February, those months will also be cheaper too. So just to know that it will likely be similar prices to the Dream in the past. So that is good news. Once again, yes, Disney is more expensive, but it is not going to be out of control pricing. Like I personally was worried they were going to maybe add $1,000 to the typical Dream price. So that's exciting news there. In the comments below, I would love to hear your thoughts on the prices. Is this a lot more than you were thinking? Is this about right? Or is this cheaper than you were thinking like me? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. And also I would love to know if you are thinking about going on the Wish, what are your thoughts about when you are hoping to go? Do you want to be one of those first people on there? Or are you thinking about maybe going later on in that inaugural season? Let me know in the comments below. And while the general public will have to wait till May 27th to start booking, on May 17th is when the Platinum Castaway Club members can start to book, and then it goes down from there of when other Castaway Club members can book. So it's coming very quick. And Disney continues to reveal more information about the ship, like the Wish Tower Suite, which is set high in the forward funnel of the Disney Wish. And if the previous prices weren't expensive enough for you, maybe you'll want to look into this 1,966 square foot penthouse style stateroom that can sleep up to 8, with 2 main bedrooms, a children's room, a library that converts into a bedroom, and 4.5 bathrooms. Disney has also revealed more information about the AquaMouse. Disney Parks blog said, "Families will be immersed in the wonderful world of Mickey Mouse animated shorts aboard AquaMouse, the first ever Disney attraction at sea, complete with show scenes, lighting, and special effects, and splashtacular surprises. This first-of-its-kind water ride will send you on a fun family adventure through 760 feet of winding tubes suspended high above the upper decks." As the story goes, Mickey and Minnie are starting their very own seaside excursion company, aptly named Port Misadventures. On board the Disney Wish, and adventuresome cruisers will join them on an undersea excursion to Mermaid Lagoon that will inevitably and hilariously go AWire. The journey will begin when you board a 2-seater ride vehicles and ascend into a magical tunnel that will teleport you into a cartoon world of Scuba Scramble, a new animated short that plays out through oversized virtual portholes. Along the way, you'll encounter curious sea creatures, familiar Disney friends, and more than 60 water effects that bring the subaquatic hijinks to life, all perfectly synced to an original musical score. At the height of the show, you'll blast out of the tunnel and embark on a wild water ride around the upper decks. First, you'll zip into the forward funnel through an enclosed tube, surrounded by dazzling lighting effects, followed by a quick dash through a dark tunnel that opens up to reveal breathtaking views of the ocean. You'll then jet up and down a series of speed blasters as they are propelled towards a grand finale, a soaring loop over the edge of the ship with clear views down to the deep blue sea. With that, you'll splash down for a send-off message from Mickey and Minnie, another successful tour in the books. The more Disney shares about the Wish, the more excited I get about it. I am very excited for the AquaMouse and all the other things that are going to be on this ship. And so I would love to hear in the comments below what your thoughts are on some of the new things they've revealed. And also, like I said, about the prices. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on those. I know this was a quick video, but I wanted to update you on those prices and also when the booking can begin for the Disney Wish. Hopefully we'll have some more information soon about when cruising will resume, because it seems like each time the CDC comes out with more information, it is better and better news for the cruise lines. It has been rough for a long time, understandably, with everything going on, but it seems like in the near future there's going to be some good news for the cruise lines. So when we have more information on that, I will keep you posted. But if you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all again real soon. Bye.